One Jasmine Crockett. We've been talking about her a lot, right, over the last couple of weeks because she's always popping up in the news because she says all these crazy things all the time. Well, she's very proud of her DEI background, which is interesting timing because all of Wall Street is getting out of the ESG, DEI nonsense. You've got Disney announcing that it's dismantling its 2 DEI programs, and yet one Jasmine Crockett wants you to know, oh, she's all about it. She's doubling down.
The final thing that I'll say, because you've been gracious, is this. When I first became a public defender, I had no criminal defense experience. And I walked in and I told my boss, Charlie, I said, listen, you should hire me. He said, why? I said, because I'm black. Charlie looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, let me tell you something. When I walk in, I'm going to walk in with a level of rapport and understanding that maybe some of my other colleagues will not. Charlie offered me my job. And I worked my butt off, and I worked really, really hard for all of my clients, not just those that look like me. And that is what it looks like to serve. Thank you.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm not against any diversity. I actually think that when you have diverse opinions, because people come from different backgrounds, they represent different ideas, and hopefully you get to a better and better picture. But you know what? They're all about diversity of skin color, not diversity of actual background. In her particular case, she went to a fancy college, she went to a fancy grammar school and high school that cost something like $38,000 a year. The real diversity might actually come from the guy she can't stand and actually criticizes for having married a white woman, and that would be Byron Donalds, who's probably going to be the next governor of Florida. Because Byron actually grew up in the hood and had no money at all. Single mom, and he thought, how am I going to get out of this? I want to work towards something better. Interestingly enough, he taught himself the stock market and eventually became an asset manager. So he gets markets. Eventually he's buying today.